What's up, guys? In this video, all this footage is from last week, and I did a bunch of different things. Every few hours seem like, so it's not all just working in one area doing one specific task. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. There's some dozer stuff, some Trackco stuff, some loading trucks and grading and just moving dirt. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. There's this little bit of clearing you're seeing here, and yeah, enjoy. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so been loading dirt up there and just doing different stuff today, but the rest of the dirt we're stockpiling right here. This is a stockpile on the backside. There's probably 50 loads, 40 loads that came out of the silt pond, and they're gonna fill it back in. So I just want to put a stockpile. We need to get rid of all that mulch over there, but for the time being I just had to move it over. So I'm gonna blade it up while the truck's gone, and I'm just gonna make it, it's gonna be a big old pile of dirt. But yeah, I'm gonna just put y'all on the dozer and get to it. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Trying to get a little bit more energetic, so maybe y'all enjoy listening to me rather than just talking like this, because I still think it's kind of awkward to video, but you know, it is what it is. So I'll show you what I'm doing today. So this is a berm that we're wasting all our topsoil up at the front. I've been working, the last few videos have been down there at the end around the corner. And now Tony's on the dozer fine grading, so I was like, I'll finally get some time to work on this. So Grant was out here, and you know, his first 3, 4, 5 days were out here, and he's a brick mason. He's never done any grading or anything like that. So I just put him hauling topsoil up here and building this berm up, and he did a fine job. It's not, you know, he just don't know what it's supposed to look like or anything like that. So it's not a straight line. I should have videoed before I put the track go on here, but it goes down this way and curves back. So right down in here, I need to pull that toe back to the toes, like out here, and I need to pull it back 5-6 feet and throw it on the other side and make it a nice straight line. And right in through here, it turns up. It's gonna go up that way another 50 feet, probably 50, 80 feet. So I've got a huge chunk of dirt right here. I probably got right in here that I'll have to pull off probably 20 loads. So yeah, I'm gonna just put y'all on the front of the hoe, because there's really, with this GoPro, I really can't get a good time lapse, because once I get so far, you can't really tell, and there's gonna be nowhere to set the camera up. So I'm gonna just put y'all on the front of the hoe and then just like speed the video up, make a time lapse. I've been trying not to use music, because all the music on my video editor on my computer is copyrighted. And I don't know if that affects like the view, like the view count, or the video being pushed out there more or not. I do not know that. But like a bunch of the videos that have copyrighted music don't have as many views as the ones that don't have a copyright. So yeah, maybe I'll sing y'all a song in this time lapse here. Y'all will tell me to quit doing this and start singing music if you hear that. I know that much. Oh yeah, guys. And also, if anybody listens to podcasts, there's this guy from Mississippi, I think, or something. He traps hogs for a living. He has a YouTube channel. His name's David Ellis, and he calls himself Yalt, like a turkey. Yelp. And he started a podcast. Yesterday was his first one, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I laughed so hard at this. I was driving home, I almost ran off the road and hit a power pole. I was laughing so hard at it. So if any of y'all listen to podcasts, run a machine all day, and you want a good laugh, that dude's hilarious. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, how y'all doing today? I don't know why I'm asking that again. You can't tell me. Sorry. Today, so yesterday we got the cul-de-sac on grade and about 150, 200 feet of road is on grade. Just needed to be cleaned up, so that's what we're gonna do. Today we got the dump truck here. Tony drove the dump truck. We hauled, I think, 14 loads, and they're like, each one of them, I mean, it was coming off both sides. So they're full loads. I think I got a video of pushing up the stockpile, but I don't know. Anyway, the rest of the dirt they want to stockpile here. And that little D5, you're about better off with a 299 than trying to push dirt with that thing. It just don't push, especially uphill. I bet it'd take 2 hours to push this dirt up that dirt pile to where, you know, a dump truck could back all the way to the top again. So right now I'm just gonna take the hoe and just start throwing it, at least get it halfway up the pile where you ain't got to push it as far. I'm telling you, that little dozer will not push. It ain't good for a whole lot when it comes to this. So I'm just gonna set y'all up right here on a time lapse and just get up there and just start swinging and throwing dirt. See how far I get, and then we're gonna take off down there, start grading the road. Just come on out with it, you know what I'm saying? So right there behind the track hoe is on grade. Needs to be channeled out. You know, we need to cut ditches. You can see I still need to cut ditches on this side and this side. So we got another 20 loads, probably. So maybe 30. So I need to get this where we can dump some more. And so that way when we start grading, I can cut it out, load it on the truck, and he can dump. Oh yeah, I need to shut up now. It's 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's get to work. Guys, so I'm starting to channel this road out now. Turn the air down where you can hear me a little bit. So it is, the whole road is shifted too far to the left. Let me see where I'm at. So right about here, there's starts to be a little bit of cut. I need to move the whole road over. So that's what I'm doing. video will go up or not, but this will probably be second to last, or maybe last video. We're getting pretty close. I don't know if you can see the dozer up there. He ain't up there right now, but everything's on grade where he's at, so we're just, and it's on grade in between me and him, so we're just working our way back down. I don't know, we got another 200 feet maybe, 250 feet to grade, but like I said in the clip, I just took a section of it's got like a foot and a half cut, so it's you know, we got to cut the ditches in, so we got probably another 25-30 loads. Today I'm just trying to work on getting this to grade and getting dirt piled up for tomorrow when we have a truck down here so we can haul. We're just going to haul on site, and you know, hauling on site's fast, so I need to have dirt piled up for the truck. So that's what I'm doing right now. All this little bit of cut right here has got to go in this ditch on the other side because it wasn't wide enough. You know, I don't know how well this dirt will pack in here because it's pretty dry. Wouldn't hurt to have a water truck wet it down, but they ain't gonna do that. So I'm just working with what I've got right now, guys. Just working with what I've got. So yeah, that's it. We just getting after it. I made a video on Instagram this morning, kind of talking about how I got my start in grading and everything. If anybody's interested in that, it's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes long, so it'll take some time to get through the whole thing, but if anybody's interested, it's on there. I'll link my Instagram page in the description of this video. I'll try my best to remember to do that. Probably cut this out, honestly. Anyway, so I've started cutting here, and when I shot this, I had 5/10 cut on it. So I'm gonna shoot it again and see how close. It looked pretty close, but you never know. You never know. So we're gonna see. let's see. Oh, we still got some cut. Are we low? Okay, that sounds great. Good to go. I'm gonna set y'all up on a time lapse of me just going to town on this dirt. We're gonna see what happens. I got probably, I'll shut up. What's up, guys? It's a new day here. Yesterday I recorded a little bit of channeling this road out. Here I got it down to subgrade. We're getting very close to being done. I've got probably 2 days of grading out here after today. So I have channeled this road out, and when I started this, I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, I've never done this before, so I didn't know what the right process was. And behind me here, which is the front of the road, the first part, I started by just channeling the road section out to subgrade, and then I came back and cut my shoulders out, and I was like, well, that ain't working very good because it's getting dirt down in the road. So I was like, you know what, I talked to my dad, and he's done this forever, and he told me, he said, no, just cut the whole thing down to the shoulder grade. I said, all right, so I'll do that. So that was from like where I'm at right now on back. When I started doing that, I was by myself, and most days I had almost 10 trucks. So I was very busy. So I couldn't like really get out and check grade. I've been like that the whole time. Just been busy, not having enough time to grade anything or nothing like that. So I just used the grade control on this machine you can set your benchmark and go how far below that you want to get your grade. So that's what I did, and it's close, but you have to, if you're gonna do it, you really got to take your time with it and get it just perfect. But I was like, you know, I'm dragging dirt out right now because I just got to keep enough for the trucks to load in. So I got it close, you know, within a foot. Yeah, I'd say within a foot of grade. Most of it was like 7 or 8 tenths. So, you know, that's good enough because I knew, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and cut this out anyway. We're going to have to do it. So, yeah, right now I'm just, as you can see, down the line in front of me, I've hauled about 20 loads this morning, probably. We're just hauling right here on site. I'll show you when I get this truck loaded. And I'm just cutting it down to the shoulder grade, and then when I get this side done, I'm going to come back and cut my ditches. Just rough them in with the track cut. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm loading this truck heavy just because I'm trying to get as much done as possible. But I'm also trying not to overload the front of the bed too much because he's backing up a steep pile right there. We don't have a whole lot of room for a stockpile. So, you know, it's kind of hard on the truck if you've got a full load and you're already on a steep grade. Like, that's a lot of weight to turn to lift, you know. So I'm loading it half to 3/4 of the full length, and then just as much as I can pile on the side. So we've kind of been knocking it out. That's about how much there. I mean, you can still see I got 6 feet to the front. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what. Like, I've got probably 2 or 3 videos worth of footage, but I just haven't had time to upload them. Hold on 1 second. Alright guys, so that was my buddy Gavin calling me. And I don't have service down here, and he don't have service where he's at, so it's not a good time to talk on the phone. But what I was starting this video about was like, I've kind of fallen off just a little bit on posting on YouTube, and I'm sorry about that. I've been trying to spend more time with my family, with my wife. You know, I do these after the kids go to bed. I edit them and stuff, and you know, that's really the only time me and my wife have to spend alone is after the kids go to bed. So, you know, it's like I'm taking time away from her while I'm making a video, but I want to make a video for y'all. But yeah, I don't know, it just takes a lot. I've been making a good many reels on Instagram, and so, you know, that I can kind of do at work in between trucks or whatever if we're not real busy, so I can work on those. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, I will have the link to it in the description. I'm gonna start doing that on every video. I always forget whenever I go to post a video, I always forget to link my stuff in the description. But anyway, I was going to tell y'all about some people I met on Instagram. I may have mentioned this guy in a video before or not, I don't know. His name's Aaron Boyle. His Instagram is Aaron_dirt_daddy. He's from Miami. He runs a 336, just a hoe running. They lay like French drain down there, and it's like 24-inch flat, you know, double wall, I guess RCP or something. I don't know what can't ever remember what the names are of them, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll link his Instagram in the description. And there's another guy that just messaged me yesterday. His name's Jay. Let me see. James Taylor on Instagram. I don't know if you can see that or not, but he's got a his Instagram's JTaylor105, and he's got a small YouTube channel. He's just starting up, and he does, like, he's got a Bobcat and a Mini. I guess he works for himself, I would assume. Does mulching and stuff like that. I just watched one of his videos. He messaged me yesterday, and I just watched two actually, a minute ago. But yeah, Aaron, I've been talking to him for a while, like a week and a half probably. We've been messaging back and forth every day. He's a really cool guy, and he makes reels, you know, on laying out pipe and stuff. So that's pretty cool. He seems like a real good guy. Yeah, he's in Miami, and down there the water table's like 3 to 4 feet under the ground. So whenever they lay pipe, it's basically underwater. The whole ditch is just full of water, which is insane to me. But yeah, go check those guys out. You know, I figured, you know, if I meet cool people, I'll give them a shout out. I mean, it don't cost me anything. Heck, maybe somebody will do it for me, you know. Don't take but just a minute to share somebody's profile or something like that. So let's all get bigger together, and we all start making money off of this stuff. Boy, I'll be driving me a 50 in one day, maybe. I doubt it, but you know, a boy can dream, can't he? So we'll see where this goes. I really thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry my uploads have kind of been slack lately. I have a video right now sitting on the computer ready to upload. I just went to bed last night while I uploaded. It's probably good. I just have to check through everything. But yeah, I'm doing what I can, guys. This is not a full-time job, so if it was, I would have a video a day probably, but it's not. I just don't, it's not feasible right now to spend 10-15 hours a week on videos, on just editing. So yeah, we like I say, here in a minute, after truck driver here's me beat the horn, I'll get this, I'll show you what I got. So I've got a little hump right here that this topsoil pile was on when I cut this out originally, so I didn't cut it out. So I've got that at about 4 feet, something like that. And I've got to slope this back right here. And I need to, I don't know if you can see, I made a video working on this berm the other day, cutting it back. And there's from about 30 feet right here, 40 feet that I need to pull back. But I've got about 3 or 4 loads I've got to haul up to the front to even it out. You know, since I can't really carry dirt with this hoe, I just was like, I'll haul it up there with a dump truck and knock it down with a dozer. But this is pretty much what the berm's going to look like here whenever it all gets done. It's going to curve around and go up in this backyard and be real nice and pretty. All this is a mess just because I don't have time. It's work here for a minute, work there, what here, over there. So I ain't got a lot of time, but as you can see over here, Grant's on the dozer pushing off. We're making a stockpile. We've hauled, I would say I've put 30 to 40 loads on it so far. There was already one there under where the truck's at right now, because they had dug a silt pond back there when they cleared it. Clayton did that, and he put probably 30 loads there. So they're gonna have to reuse that. That's a lot, and they're gonna have to reuse that dirt to fill that silt pond in this will be one of the last lots to build on. Once they get everything else done, then they'll fill that pond in and everything. But yeah, I've got this, and we've got to lay it's a 24-inch concrete pipe going underneath the road. It's pretty good how it worked out. It's all draining to this one spot. It's not flat, but you know, there's not much elevation change from here on around to the corner. Right down here is about 6 feet of cut to soak grade, and it kind of flattened out in one spot. It had a little bit of fill, maybe like 10 loads of fill, and then down here is that, yeah, the ditches are gonna be probably 3 feet, because it's got that 24-inch pipe going underneath, right, and it's gonna be right here, and then it's gonna run out through the woods to the silt pond. So I gotta cut that ditch. That's probably another 15 loads I gotta cut out of there. But yeah, it's coming together. You know, the whole time I've been down here, like I say, it's just been me. So, you know, I've been trying to get rid of red dirt, because everybody wants red dirt, nobody wants topsoil. And you know, so I'd have topsoil piled up over here, then I gotta move that, then I gotta move this. Yeah, but now it's kind of, we're getting after it pretty good today. So I've got one more truck. He's coming in sporadically. He might make it around an hour or something like that. I don't know where he's hauling to, but one of the fellas that bought dirt, I just told him, I said, man, we got a buttload of dirt left. Just come send a truck or two, because I don't want to have 5 trucks in here, you know, like holding up our truck. So I guess he could only get 1 truck, but you know, getting 2 loads out of here is better than none, because it's taking a lot to. That stockpile is about full. I'm about to go clear in the woods over there another 20 feet to get more room to pile another truck width and a half. You know, we can pile another 30 in there if we do that, probably. So yeah, I'm gonna go right down beside that pile there and take out. I don't know if you can tell this one tree right here in front of me. I'm gonna leave that one, and there's just kind of like a row of trees down there and some brush. And I'm gonna just take them out, because before too long he's gonna be going off in that silt pond with that dirt. So I told him not to do that. So we don't need that. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. It's been pretty monotonous out here, just loading dirt and hauling and loading and hauling, every day I might run the dozer for half an hour or 20 minutes. Just because I've got to be in here loading. I wish I had the loader because I could grade and load at the same time. And I'm honestly better on the loader. I like it better. I think just for that simple fact of, you know, I can be grading as I go. Instead of this, I just hog it out, and then I have to grade it with the dozer. But it's all good, you know. That's how most people do it. But when you're one guy, it's nice to be able to do it all at once. I like to do that anyway. I hate to do something and then have to come back and do it again. So, yeah. I will shut up. I've been talking for probably 10 minutes. And I'll put the camera somewhere. I'll probably wait till I get that other spot cleared for the truck and then make a time lapse of them dumping and pushing off. Because you can't really tell much. I can't really put the camera on top of the pile. I guess I could put it on the dozer, but yeah. We will see, guys. Teeter-tottering in a track coat like this. It's so annoying. I always do, especially if I'm loading trucks, do as much as I can to get myself a steady spot to sit. Because a lot of times, especially if you're doing this all day long, like a lot of times when you're swinging full speed with a bucket, you know, you might only be 6 inches to a foot over the side of the bed. And if that thing teeters and makes the bucket move 6 inches, you could smack the side of a truck with a bucket. I've done it. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't. But, yeah. So, I always try to have a steady spot. It's really, you don't have to, but man, it really helps. And like if I have a dozer or a loader or something, I'll actually like to cut that ditch out. You know, it would be easier if I left a little bit of dirt so I wouldn't have to move as much while I'm loading. You know, I would have more dirt to load, but I just cut it out flat, and now I can hit it with a dozer. Spend like literally 2 passes going up, turning around, and coming back. And you know, it'll be perfectly flat for me to sit on. There won't be any rocking or anything like that. So it really, like, when you're doing stuff, I've learned, instead of getting in a hurry and just trying to do it, if you'll just take a little bit of extra time to get set up right in the first place, then it makes the rest of the day way easier. Like my dad always told me when we worked together that smooth is fast. And like, you know, I would be just carrying dirt or something with the loader or with the bobcat, or, you know, just moving dirt. And you know, when you're young, you're just trying to get it done. Like I would just be going at it full blast, breaking my back. There'd be bumps and humps and holes everywhere. always tell me, if you would just wait, just take a second to clean up your road where it's smooth, then you're not beating yourself to death all day. And that's the truth. There's some days where you can't do that. It's just too wet or mushy or something to really have a smooth ride. But a lot of times you can just, especially with us, we always have 4-in-1 buckets on everything. So you can just open up your 4-in-1, hit it a couple times, make it smooth, and bam, you're ready to go, you know. Or with the dozer, you just hit it with the dozer and then jump on whatever you're doing and get after it. Yeah. That's it.